hate you, you fucking orange pumpkin. You just caused me one of the most important people in my life. My dad. Donald Trump, I hate you. You will never be president again.
You don't get that they voted for someone who's gonna make my friends' lives hell. My life's okay. I'm a white woman, but my friends are not gonna be okay.
I can't believe Trump's actually gonna win this fucking thing. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm so pissed off. Fuck! God damn it! I can't believe Trump's actually gonna win this fucking thing. Oh, Jesus.
I'm scared to go to sleep. I might wake up a motherfucking slave. Y'all, like, why are y'all Trump supporters? Like,
Shalom, Kal Halalim, La Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha HaKodash, double honors to the apostles, elders and bishops of GMS who rule well, and salutations and blessings to you elect, starting with the 144,000 and the rest of the elect, alright, the 1/3. Yeah, man, you know, this place is dividing more and more. It's becoming more bugged out. You're seeing these Dems bugging out, these leftists, and we're not saying the right is, you know, is the right path. The Republicans, right? Trump is gonna ease you people off, okay, into the new digital age. All right, he's gonna rock you to sleep, and before you know it, you're gonna have AI and robots and all that shit everywhere. You know, he's just the guy to promise you that hope. You know, people are stupid, man. People are really stupid. You know, every generation you have a bunch of idiots. You know, and the elites call you people useful idiots. Okay, you can Google that, right? Google, beware of the useful idiot. Okay, but anyway, let's go to the book of Luke 12:51. This is Yahweh Shai. He says, "Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law." You know, in the NLT it says, "Do you think I have come to bring peace to the earth? No, I have come to divide people against each other. From now on, families will be split apart, 3 in favor of me and 2 against, or 2 in favor and 3 against. Father will be divided against son, and son against father, mother against daughter, and daughter against mother, and mother-in-law against daughter-in-law, and daughter-in-law against mother-in-law," right? So families are being divided, okay? Now, you've always had this division, left and right, but when you look at it now, you have so many splinters of division. You have people that are leftist, right, that are leaning towards the right, okay? You have vice versa. You have far left extremists and far right extremists. You know, you have people that dabble in all kinds of things, but the point is people are more divided than ever. You know, people are more bugged out than ever. Mental health is on the rise, okay? So people are developing psychosis, schizophrenia, being paranoid, and that adds to the division, man. You know, being emotional. Like I said, you see these Democrats, man, they're bugging the fuck out. They're the same people that are talking about liberty and freedom of choice, but then when someone chooses the opposite, they bug out. A woman talking about let's not have sex with men for 4 years. Some women are talking about deleting men, delete your husband, poison him. You know. So that's the world we are living in currently. Okay, let's finish a little bit. And this dumb bitch said she might wake up a slave. You are a slave. We are all slaves. We're corporate tax slaves. Okay? And there's a whole ladder to that. Some people are at the bottom, some people are in the middle, which the middle is being eradicated. Okay? But we are all subject to payments. We're all under bylaws. We're all under the elites, bankers, the oligarchs. Okay? All right? You're a slave to your carnal desires. You're a slave to fashion. Okay?
Why are y'all Trump supporters? Like, why is this a thing right now? Why is this okay? I can't do this no more. I should have kept my vote to myself because I knew it didn't fucking matter. I knew it didn't.
Mind you, a lot of these people, they are teachers, okay? They are in positions of influence over children and other people. You know? These are people that you see on TV or reporters. You know? And these are bugged out, mentally ill people, man. Like I said, I'm not leaving out the right. You know? Like, yeah, the right one, finally. No, because look, when George Bush, he was a Republican, what did he do for you jakes? It's a teeter-totter. Sometimes you have 4 years Republican, and then you switch to Democrat for 8 years, or you have 8 years of Republican and people get tired, and then they switch to 8 years of Democrat. You know, in Canada we have the Liberals and the Conservatives, right? We had Stephen Harper, who was conservative, and now we're just finishing up 8 years of Trudeau, who was a liberal. And people are tired of that guy, but it's a teeter-totter. The next guy that comes in, if he's conservative, okay, he's going to appease some people, but they're going to ultimately move towards that agenda, okay, the agenda that the oligarchs instruct the politicians, the sheep, okay, because the politicians, they're sheep themselves. They're just on a little higher level, so sometimes they're shepherds. But they're sheep, man. The real shepherds, the true shepherds of this kingdom are people you don't see on Forbes magazine. Okay, you don't see you know the inside of their house. Only if they want you to, right? Like the infamous Rothschild ball of 1972, I believe, which was held in France, and they took pictures of that. And what did you see inside their house, man? A bunch of bugged out things, a bunch of occultism. You had plastic babies on the dinner table. You know, I got to do a lesson on that, Lord's will. But these people, you don't hear about them. Okay, they're not in the public light. They're not under public scrutiny. Oh, the Rothschild, yeah. Breaking news: the Rothschild was just arrested. He got caught with a DUI. He was drinking and driving. You're never gonna hear shit like that. You know. I can't watch this shit. Hold on, let me see.
I go from hysterically crying 1 minute over the pain of this situation, and then hysterically crying the next minute, watching so many people come together and women from our. I go from hysterically crying 1 minute over the.
It's all right. It's all right. I feel that way too. It's all right. We feel that way together, okay? Let it out. Let it out.
These are the same people talking about gender dysmorphia and your children have the right to change their sex, okay? And all this madness, all this filth. You know? You're crying about, oh, the woman's right for abortion and all these stupid talking points about abortion, when the majority of abortion is done for what reason? Because you're a hoe. You're having fun, and you don't have to take responsibility. You can delete the fetus. Okay? Well, you don't know as at the point of conception, the spirit goes into the fetus, into those clumpy cells that you call. That's what you people call it, right? Yo, it's just a bunch of cells clumped together. I have to vacuum them out. No, there's a spirit in that. That's already a living organism that's growing. It's growing tissue, organs, flesh, bones, everything. All right. And that's what you're mad about. Oh, what about grape? Look up the statistic on grape. Okay? The number of abortions due to grape is so low. Okay? The majority is, I forgot, I wasn't on the pill. I wasn't taking birth control. We didn't, oh, the rubber broke. Or, oh, I'm not ready. It's because you people don't want to take that responsibility for yourself, man. You want to be a degenerate animal, a savage. Having sex, reckless sex everywhere, okay? You know, getting a penicillin shot and then going to the clinic, getting an abortion. That's all. That's all it is. That's how degenerate people are, man. And that's why this reckoning, this order, this reset, the true great reset is coming, man. Not what they're talking about. These are the people that are teaching your children, they're reading them stories in daycare and grade 1 and all that. These are your nurses. That's enough of that. You get the mental illness vibes. Alright? You get the bugged out vibes. Let's go to 2nd Ezra 16:21 in the GNT. It says famine. This is what's coming for you people. This is called what is this? Chastening. Okay, or plagues, better yet. Plagues. Plagues are stripes. Like you get stripes on your back, you get whooped. That's what a plague is. It's meant to reset you and to humble you. But you people aren't gonna get humbled. Okay, famine, epidemics, troubles, and sufferings are sent to punish and correct people. Alright? But in spite of all this, they will not turn away from their sins. They soon forget their punishment. See? Oh, I just went through hell, but now I'm a little better. Let me go back to my wickedness. That's these people's mentality. Right? The time is coming when food will be so cheap that people will think a time of peace and plenty has arrived. You know? But then disasters will spring up everywhere, wars, famine, and great confusion. And this man Trump, he's promising what? Peace and safety. The scriptures also say in the book of 1 Thessalonians 5:3, I believe, when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. All right, everything we went through, all the psyops, almost 5 years ago now, right? You know, the experimental Beetlejuice, all these different wars and the stock market and the whole economy of crashing, everything just disappeared. Trump is in office. We're good. We're great, guys. Everything's good. Nah, man, this is like a band-aid on a fucking dam. Okay? On a big dam that's about to break and all that water is about to flood you people. That's the time we're living in, man. You know, it's not a fucking joke. You know, it says then disasters will spring up. Spring up, man, like moles just coming up, boom, boom, out of the ground. Just springing up, man. One after the other. All right? Many people on earth will starve. But then disasters will spring up everywhere, wars, famine, and great confusion. Because, hey, man, like when the internet cuts out and information is cut, you know, like people forget how fast, you know, we have the use of information, the trading of information and knowledge, you know, via text, you know, whether it be email, Snapchat, whatever medium you're using, how quick, oh, boom, I can message this. Oh, just about 60 years ago was different, man. And then before that, you know, you waited for a telegram. You know, you got an app now, Telegram, but the ancient telegram was something you had to wait for. You had the mailman, people waited for the mailman information, you know. Before that, you had, during war, what do you think? You had to have information spread. You had to have spies and different people that carried messages and trust that they carried the correct message and they weren't killed. And it was vital information, man. But people forget all that. People are just in the moment right now. But look, when things get cut off, you know, you're not going to be able to check on this person. Hey, I have somebody living in Windsor. I have family there. Are they okay? I haven't heard from them. I have people living in Manitoba. I have people wherever it is. You know? Great confusion, man, because people are not going to know what the fuck is going on. People are asking that right now, just because of Trump. What the fuck is going on? You ain't seen nothing yet. All right, you ain't seen nothing yet, man. Verse 22: Many people on earth will starve, will starve to death, and those who escape starvation will be killed in war. Their corpses will be thrown out like garbage, and there will be no one left to comfort the living. The earth will be deserted, and its cities demolished. See? Just like in Civil War. You know, they had a big-ass pit, you know, and they're just throwing them people in. Just like tossing them just like garbage, man. You know? That was it on that. Now let me go to the book of Isaiah 19:1. The burden of Egypt, right? What is a burden? What is a burden? A burden, you know, is something you're carrying, something that's hard. You know, for lack of a better word, it's suffering. We read suffering is coming to these people. So there is a suffering of Egypt, which is, Egypt is a buzzword, a code word for modern day America. Because ain't nothing going on in Egypt right now. Okay? The only thing that you got in Egypt is tourism for the pyramids. You don't got shit going on. The modern day Egypt is America. Right? Behold, the Lord Yahweh rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. That mind, that spirit, that American pride, the patriotism. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. See, you have different states. You might have different districts soon, you know. You're going to have people divided and different parties, factions, fighting each other. Okay? That's actually in the book of 2nd Ezra 16 as well, I believe. But a little bit. Maybe it was 15. Yeah, I believe it's 15. Yeah, it's 15. But anyway, sedition, yeah, 15, 16, I believe. But you will have sedition among men, you know, and that goes into, in the GNT, political parties, different factions. You know, I'm a real American. You know, like again, in that movie Civil War, the dude's like, I'm an American. I'm American. The guy's like, oh, okay. What kind of American? What kind of American are you? He's like, are you South American? Are you South American? All right, Central American? What kind of American are you? Are you a blue, or are you a red-blooded American? All right, you're going to have these Edomites out here, these factions, man. You're going to have, not vigilante, just bandits, different groups, fulfilling their carnal, you know, people say, scriptures say people shall be incontinent, incontinency shall rise, meaning people are going to be irritable, and you know, you say something wrong, they'll just shoot you in the face. Because they're so irritable that they have lost all self-restraint. And people are getting like that right now. You know, during road rage, you'll see people shooting guns, chasing after people, just bugged out shit. And you got things to do, bro. You got work the next day. You got a bank meeting later on. You know, but nah, man, people are crashing out, as they say. You know, crashing out, man. Right? Verse 3, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts. Right? But the point is, hey, the spirit of Egypt shall fail, man. That's why in Isaiah it mentions people shall seek new wine in the streets, optimism, you know, new philosophies to soothe their pain. And there's going to be nothing out here. There's going to be absolutely nothing. All right, anyway, I hope you're edified with that. And we can plainly see the sign of the times, man. Things are more divided than ever, and they're going to keep getting more divided. Women against men, just common gender wars, man. Family feuds, right? Friends destroying one another, right? People are done. People are through. Because you have been under a sorcery. You have been bewitched, pretty much. Kahalalim la Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Shalom to the elect.